What does vitamin B12 do? Vitamin B12 is an important vitamin as a part of two main reactions in the body. And these reactions are in very important cycles. So when the cycles are not functioning, then it affects many parts of the body. One of the cycles is how DNA is created and repaired. The other cycle is fatty acid metabolism. So most of the function on the DNA side is where when we have a deficiency in B12, we see that is severely impacted and has impact across the body. The classic deficiency symptoms for B12 are anemias. They're megaloblastic and pernicious anemias. Anemias basically mean that your red blood cells that carry oxygen throughout your body and are very important, they are not working right. They're either too big or too small, or they just don't function properly. So that's due to the fact that DNA is important for cells. It tells the cell how big it should be, and it helps create the cell. So when the DNA is not correct, then the red blood cells cannot be made in the proper fashion. So those anemias are the classic deficiency symptoms. But there are other symptoms related to vitamin B12 status that's perhaps not a deficiency state, but low. So low B12 status can result in cognitive impairment and issues with neuronal signaling. So your brain essentially starts to shrink, it starts to lose its function and its capabilities, its ability to communicate outside of the brain to your limbs. So the types of symptoms and diseases we see related to this are cognitive decline, dementia, Alzheimer's disease, as well as gait issues and walking issues. The last big area where B12 deficiency shows up is in pregnancy, and having deficiency in B12 can result in neural tube defects, just like having deficiencies in folate or folic acid results in neural tube defects. So these are the three main areas where B12 deficiency shows up.